The animated movie Mario Brothers shows some wonders. And I'm not kidding, because the cartoon is about a humble Italian plumber. But in all seriousness, the film adaptation of the cult game of our childhood breaks all possible and impossible records. The new Mario has already grossed $700 million, and that's just in 2 weeks. Moreover, by the end of April, all projections for the novelty to cross the mark of $1 billion. This, of course, just incredible, and by the way, does not like a lot of people in Hollywood, especially Disney. Well, I guess it's not necessary to tell for a long time. What is Mario Brothers in the cinema? In short, the project, based on the beloved, perhaps by all children and adolescents of the 90s game, Mario came out in world cinemas on April 5th. And it is interesting that critics have taken the novelty rather skeptically. On various platforms, it has received a rating of about 5 points on a 10-point scale, which of course is surprising and once again questions their objectivity. But that's not the main thing, because the main thing is not that, but what prohibitive performance now shows the new Mario. And I have to tell you, it's really impressive. In fact, just for the first weekend, the film has collected a whopping $377 million worldwide, more than, for example, the very successful fourth John Wick for the entire box office. But then it gets better, as another week passed and the Mario Brothers box office didn't even think to drop. Well, yes, they decreased slightly, but they were still prohibitively high. So, at the end of last Sunday's second week at the box office, the new brainchild of Universal, Illumination, and Nintendo was able to make, I'll tell you how much. But first tell me, are you already subscribed? If not, sign up to finally, so to speak, legitimize our relationship. Well, the profits by the end of last weekend were a staggering $678 million at the worldwide box office. As of the time of this video's creation, total box office receipts for the film are close to the nearly $900 million mark, and such figures make Mario Brothers the highest-grossing film of 2023, as of today. What's more, the novelty has already easily overtaken such a hyped Marvel premiere, their third Ant-Man. And it's far from certain that any Marvel or DC project will be able to gross more than Mario this year. Why? Well, because everyone predicts that this project will definitely make its billion or more. The only question is when this cherished figure will be taken. Analysts predict that this will happen around the end of April, that is, quite soon. So suddenly, unexpectedly, Mario Brothers may prove to be the most box office and certainly the most profitable movie in 2023. After all, the novelty budget is a relatively modest $100 million, and already this figure looks negligible compared to the collections of the film. And this is not even the middle of the box office. Why is the new Mario was so incredibly successful? A number of factors probably coincided here. But apart from others, the novelty was simply more or less honest to its viewers and to the source material on which it is based. And ravenous, frustrated by constant mediocre remakes and adaptations, the public rewarded the filmmakers with more than enough. Naturally, this state of affairs in Hollywood was not to everyone's liking. And it was not just the usual competition or even envy, but the fact that the new Mario simply took away, once again, an excuse from companies like Disney as to why certain projects fail. It's simple. Do it honestly, do it well, do it like Mario, and everything will be fine. Almost a slogan, but in fact, it is. It would seem a simple truth, but for some reason, so many people seem to have forgotten it. And it's good that projects like Mario Brothers remind the world how things really are. As for the detractors of innovation, of course, among the first ones, everyone here calls it Disney. After all, the House of Mouse has always been considered a hegemon in the field of animated projects, and here such a blow. But some other studios and companies also did not stand idly by, trying to somehow mess up the new Mario, his meteoric rise. Without going into detail, nothing really comes out of this. So the novelty from Universal is on its way to $1 billion and beyond. Well, we wish you the best of luck in this difficult endeavor, and goodbye to you for today. Write your comments, give us some likes, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you all for watching. See you again.